Hey, good morning, everyone. Hope you all had a good weekend. What we are going to do now is we're going to continue with Text 2, Paper A. Let's take a look at the reading comprehension. This is the reading comprehension. It is titled The Scientific Study of the Lucky Mind. Again, we don't want to read the text. We don't want to read it. We want to go and look at the question and then go find the answer. This is how you approach this exam. And again, this is the 2016 DSE exam, and it is the latest version. Question 5. Find one example of a superstition in section 1. Okay, again, you need to know what superstition is, right? Do you remember what is superstition? Luck, fortune. Okay, make it smaller. Excuse me. Luck, fortune, good fortunes, or maybe bad luck. Huh? Okay, this is what superstition is, right? Something you believe that something you believe you do that will bring you either good luck or bad luck. Okay, without further ado, let's take a look at section 1. Section 1. Where do you find an example? People have searched for an effective way of improving good fortune in their lives for many centuries. Lucky charms such as, okay, here it is, here's the key word, right? Such as, this is an example. Keeping a rabbit's foot. Okay, here's the answer. Rabbit's foot. That is one example. So we put rabbit's rabbit's foot. F-O-O-T. Right? That is the answer. Now we go to 6. Decide whether the following statements are true, false, or the information is not given. All right, let's take a look at superstitions. Have existed for hundreds of years. So you're looking for duration, right? For duration. Time. Let's take a look if this is true, false, or the information is not given. All right, let's continue. We know this paragraph we just read. It is about example of a superstition. So we're not going to read that. We're going to continue, right? Have been found in virtually all civilizations throughout recorded history. Okay, good. Civilizations throughout recorded history. What does that mean? This means time. And recorded history means what? A long time. So, what is the answer? True. Yes. Next. Superstitions are only found in some countries. Is it true, false, or not given? Let's take a look. All right, let's continue. It says here, have been found in all civilizations. What's all civilization? Well, all civilizations means countries. Every type of civilization. So, what is the answer? False. It is found in all civilizations. Now, I know you might be looking for countries, right? But no. Again, civilization also represents countries. Okay? So don't get food if you don't find the word country or countries. Civilization means countries too. It is a synonym. In this aspect, that is, okay? In the aspect of doing this particular question, countries, civilizations, um, they all mean the same. Next, superstitions are becoming less popular. What is less popular? That means people are not believing in it anymore, right? Or less, or few people are believing in it. Let's take a look. Okay, let's continue. Recorded history. The pagan ritual of knocking on wood was designed to elicit the help of benign and powerful tree gods. Superstition represents people's attempt to control their destiny by warding off bad luck while enhancing the good. Okay, this part, it's about the first part here, it is about example. The second part, it's about all civilization. The next part, it's about some ritual. And the last part, it's about um, superstition represents people attempt to control the destiny. It's just a little conclusion. But it does not talk about whether superstitions are becoming less popular. There is no information regarding whether superstition is becoming popular or less popular. So, what is the answer? Not given. But then again, when you do this test, I believe you might run into this problem in that, especially on the NG part. They say section 1, but let's say you are maybe on section, let's say section 5 and 6, and you run into these type of problems, right? True, false are not given, but if the information is given in section, let's say 1, but the topic asks you about section 5 and 6, okay? 5 and 6. What are you going to do? It's not given in 5 and 6, but it was given in section 1. My suggestion, still, don't go with the NG. Do not go with the NG. Go with your true or false. Okay, go with your true or false. That way, yes, I know it's not given in 5 and 6, but sometimes I have seen test papers, mock exams, where the information is given in section 1, but the question is given in section 5 and 6. So what should you do? Go with the true or the false if the information is given, even if the information is not in sections 5 or 6. Let's continue. Why do people believe in superstitions? Now we're looking for reason, right? We're looking for reason or reasons. They believe in superstitions. I believe we could find it in line 10. Superstition represents people's attempts to control their destiny. All right, that is the answer. This is the reason. This is the reason. By warding off bad luck while enhancing the good. Okay? Oops. All right, to save time, we just say line 10 to line, let's say 14. Huh? That is the reason. Excuse me. Let's go to section 2. What does the sentence, "at least it doesn't work in the way most people think it does," imply? Now, what does imply? Imply it is not express. There's something called express and something called implied. Now, when you see express, let me give you an example. In your classroom, if you see a sign that says no, oops, spelled wrong, no smoking, what do? Can you smoke? Of course not. No smoking. But if there's no sign in the classroom that says no smoking, does that mean you can't smoke? No, no. It is implied you can't smoke. Even there is no sign saying no smoking. So this is what it means. Expressed, it means you can see the signs clearly. Imply, it's you don't see the sign clearly. Okay? So let's go back. And the question is, at least it doesn't work in the way most people think it does imply. So what does it mean? Let's go to line 16 and 17. 16 and 17, there is just one problem. Superstition doesn't work. At least it doesn't work in the way most people think it does. Okay? You have to read the front and the back, usually, to get what the writer's talking about. If you just look at this and say, oh, it doesn't work, right? No, no, that is not the answer. Because it says, at least it doesn't work the way most people think it does. That means the author is saying, well, he's saying it doesn't work, but maybe wait. It's not what I mean. It means it doesn't work the way that people think it does. So what is the author talking about? Let's continue. Superstition is based on outdated and incorrect thinking. It comes from a time when people thought that luck was a strange force that could only be controlled by magical rituals and bizarre behaviors. All right, so superstition is based on outdated. What is outdated? That means it's not it's not up to date. Like date, you have what you have. You have date, right, and then you have outdate. Yeah, in Hong Kong, I believe say, oh, that is so out already, right? That is out. That means it's not up to date. So let's take a look at the question. What is it saying? Is it saying superstitions are outdated? Okay, let's see. It's outdated. Yes, it is, right? It's outdated. There's an and incorrect thinking. Here, you only have outdated, but there's no incorrect thinking. So that is not the answer. Superstitions bring bad luck. Well, does it say superstitions bring bad luck? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So that is not the answer. Most people don't use superstitions. We know that's not true already. Most people do, right? Most people do use superstitions. But that is not what this is saying. What about last one? Most people don't understand how superstitions work. Okay, let's see. That is exactly it, right? Most people, they don't understand. Comes from a time when people thought. Now here is the implied answer, in that most people, it comes from a time when most people thought that luck was a strange force that could only be controlled by magical rituals and bizarre behaviors. All right, so this is the answer. It is not implied, it's not expressed, but it is implied. I-M-P-L-Y, imply, that people do not understand. So the answer is D. All right, let's continue. What does the phrase magical rituals and bizarre behavior suggest about the writer's attitude towards superstition? That means, does the writer support or believe superstition? Or maybe he doesn't. So let's take a look at these words, right? Magical rituals, bizarre behavior. Are these positive words or negative words? Positive or negative? It is negative, right? It is negative, because bizarre behaviors are not your normal behavior. It's bizarre, it's strange, it is crazy. What about magical? Well, magical belongs to magic, huh? Belongs to magic, and magic is not practical. So that means that it is negative. What does it? So how do you apply this into the text? Um, it comes from a time when people thought that luck was a strange force that could only be controlled by rituals and bizarre behavior. So it means people are they don't understand how superstitions work. That's number one. Okay, I'll go here. Number one, people they don't understand how superstition work, right? Number two, they have no clue. No clue means no idea. No idea as to what superstition is really. So what is the attitude about the author? Well, the author doesn't believe. All right, doesn't believe in superstition. Okay. All right, number 10. According to section 2, tests by researchers found that superstitions, okay, you're looking for a keyword, you're researchers. So where is it? The last line, line 21. Several researchers have tested these age-old beliefs and found them wanting. Now here's a problem. You look at this word and you go, whoa, what is wanting? Well, what is wanting? Wanting, it's equal to the word wane, right? Waning, wane. And wanting means lacking. Lacking. It comes from the word, comes from the same root, wanton. All right. So it means what? Waning means lacking, uh, slowly diminishing. So that's what wanting is. Not the word. It's not the verb. Not the verb want. I want. You want. That's not what wanting means. So it means what? Lacking. It is an adjective. Adj. So researchers have tested these good old beliefs and found them what? Lacking. That means that there is no proof. They lack proof. They lack support. These so-called superstitions, huh? So, what is it? Didn't bring luck? No, it didn't say that. Didn't need testing? Nope, not saying that too. Were more common than thought? Um, were more common than thought? No. Did indeed have magical properties? No. Okay. So what is the answer? Sorry, I jumped it. It means what? It didn't bring luck. It didn't bring luck because it's not didn't need testing. It didn't say that. The statement didn't need it need more testing. It means what? It didn't bring luck. It didn't have proof that rabbit's foot or knock on wood will bring luck. Okay, so the answer is I skipped it. Didn't bring luck. It doesn't talk about testing. It is not more common. It's not about magical properties. Okay? It did indeed have magical properties. No, it did not. So the answer is A. Now, this is section 3, so I'm not going to do section 3 today. But let's go back and take a look at the paragraph 1. I want to, oops, it's not moving. Okay, paragraph 1. I want to go over some vocabularies with you because I think there are some phrases and vocabularies that will give you some problems. Okay, let's start with line 4. People have searched for an effective way of improving good fortune in their lives for many centuries. Right? Many centuries. Okay, that means it's a long time, right? Lucky charms. All right, that's a good word. What are lucky charms? Lucky charms are things that you believe will bring you good luck, like a rabbit's foot. Yeah, rabbit's foot. Or maybe some people believe in a lucky corn, or maybe a lucky leaf or something, and they'll keep it with them. They believe this will bring them good luck. So that's what a charm is. All right. Have been found virtually in all civilizations throughout recorded history. The pagan. What is pagan? The word Pagan is an interesting word. It first started Pagan, Pagan from Christianity. It means people who are people who believe in many gods, many gods, but they don't believe in Christianity. That means Christ. All right. So it's an interesting word. That means it's pagans are individuals who believe in many gods, but they don't believe in Christianity. And what a ritual? Ritual, it's like the acts that you do. How do you worship? How do you believe in something? What do you do? Like keeping a rabbit's foot, or maybe sacrificing something to what you believe will bring you good luck or good fortune. The pagan ritual of knocking on wood. You know what knocking on wood means, right? It means use your knuckle and tap on the table. Usually they tap it like 3 times. That's called knocking on wood. Was designed to elicit. Now you go, uh-oh, what is elicit? Well, elicit means to bring out. That's what it means. All right, or to call upon. I think the better definition here is to bring out. That is equal to elicit. I usually don't use the word illicit. I like to use the word solicit. Yeah, but solicit has more of asking, pleading. I think illicit means you 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 try to be more forceful, more commanding. Okay, so that's what illicit means. It means to bring out, to bring out the help of benign. Now, here's an interesting word. Normally, you see this word benign, Benign, in medical cases, right? Such as tumor, in cancer, benign or malign. Malign is the opposite, is the antonym of benign. And benign actually means what? It means actually good or graceful, or gracious, excuse me, not graceful, gracious, right? Kind. These are the words that are affiliated with benign. Now, here, okay, also the root word from benign is bene, B-E-N-E. It means good. So if you see B-E-N-E or B-E-N, any form, usually means good. Some of the words are what? Some of the words are like benefit. Okay, you know this one, right? Beneficiary. Okay, these are the good words. B-E-N. Benefactor. Oh, what else? Yeah, I think there's a few more, but I can't think of it now. So here, benign and powerful tree gods. That means what? Grace. That means they're kind, graceful, and powerful tree gods. Superstitions represents people's attempts to control their destiny. Well, you know what destiny, right? Think of another word. You say, oh, I don't know what destiny is. Well, you know what destination is. I'm pretty sure. If you have ever taken a plane to anywhere, or even drive or train, destination means the place, your final place, right? Final place, final place. So if your destiny is to how put it this way, is to become a doctor, and eventually you become a doctor, that is your destiny. Okay. By warding off. What is warding off? Warding off means to remove it, to get rid of, yeah, to get rid. I think that's better. While enhancing the good. Okay, the warding off bad luck means what? Getting rid of. Get rid of. What's get rid of? Get rid of. That's another word for another phrase for warding off. Okay, get rid of. Oops, too many F. Too O-F, not get rid of. Yeah, get rid of. O-F. Okay, let's take a look at paragraph 2. There is just one problem. Superstition doesn't work. At least it doesn't work in the way most people think it does. Superstition is based on outdated. We talked about outdated, right? It means out, date, out. It's not being used anymore. And incorrect thinking. It comes from a time when people thought that luck was a strange force. Okay, you know what strange means. That could only be controlled by magical rituals. Again, magic, and then things you do, right? And bizarre, bizarre, what is bizarre? Bizarre means strange, crazy behaviors. Several researchers have tested these HO belief. What's HO? HO means what? O belief. That's all it means. HO, that means long time, huh? Very old. And found them wanting. Again, we talked about wanting. Wanting means what? Means lacking, right? It means lacking. Lacking. Okay? All right, so this is how I would approach this exam. And I think that's about it. I'm not going to go to section 3 here. The next video I will do is I will go to the B2 paper. I will go to the B2 paper, which is more difficult. Here, the most you can get is only a 4. So we got to go to the B2 paper in order for you to get that 5 and 2 star. All right, have a great day, and I'll talk to you in a few more days.